Everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Hades. Thought we did a pretty decent job on our previous run. Didn't we win? It's been a couple days, but I thought we won. You guys are having a great conversation. That's cool, that's cool. I'm hip, I'm with it. Tucka, 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 tucka. Who needs nectar? Lord Hades needs some nectar. He also needs a conversation to be had.
Why would I want my... Who knows? It's a deal.
Hold on, hold on. One more conversation. Can we just knock that out right now? No? That's fine. Alright, let's take another peek. Zeus, Poseidon, Athena, Aphrodite, really, actually, all gods but Hermes. Could really use another little bit. Thanatos as well. So all gods except Hermes. And Thanatos would be a nice... Oh, he's already right here. Let's give him one of these then. Maybe we can use this trinket.
Want me to take... Thank you.
Pierced butterfly. Come, my lady. Come, come, my lady. You're my butterfly. Pierced, baby. Pierced, baby. Alright. I thought we had a really good run. We deliberately constructed a great run last time. Including selling some stuff that was kind of garbage. So it went pretty well, I think. Let's just save up for Olympian's favor. I mean, we don't have too much left to unlock in that department, so it seems fair to me. We used the bow last time. I honestly think we're probably due for a railgun run, and let's see what we got here. You get more ammo for 8 seconds after absorbing your special's blast. Deal more damage. Or after you manually reload, your next shot is empowered. I'm willing to give that a try. So you shoot, reload, shoot, reload, shoot, shoot. Okay, I see. I see. It's interesting. We do not have to go over 1 heat. We're on 2 heat right now, aren't we? No, we're just on 1. Okay. Let's do it. Why not? Now, I'm paying attention. I'm getting real close here. It's my first run of 2020, and beyond everything else... hold on, we only have 1 nectar? Why not? We know that it's moving the needle. I didn't change my freaking keepsake, dude. But aren't we starting with gold? Yeah, we're starting with 100 gold. Or no, I don't even know what we have equipped. We probably have the tooth equipped for an extra Death's Defiance. I love a water dash. I think that's beautiful for us. Okay, so shoot. Just to be straight up with you, I feel like probably... Oh, careful. I feel like probably we're not going to manually reload all the time. But between engagements, sure, it definitely makes sense. I mean, it is one-tapping these enemies. But you know what else would one-tap them? A single press of the Y button. But yeah, it's my first run of 2020. Happy New Year, everybody. Hoping to start the year off with a streak, and I'm particularly eager for the start of 2020. Oh, absolutely. Because hopefully this means the end of the Steam sale. I don't hate the Steam sale, by the way. I just hate what it does to Steam. Well, it's not really the sale's fault, but, you know. I've mentioned it many times. You're probably like, I get it. But still... my kingdom for like a good indie game coming out, which will probably start to happen soon. We don't want a special that deflects. I think I'm just going to take bronze skin. I think it's kind of a whiff on that one. And we do want chthonic keys. Basically, every day I go to the Steam new releases page to find stuff for Northernlion tries. And I am like, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Except its name is Gaben. And the horse has decided... Well, it's not... Again, I don't want to say it's Gaben's fault. I can't commit to the joke, okay? Oh, a little bit of gold in my life. A little bit of chaos by my side. Okay, so remember, with dashes, I know I probably... I think the dash is a little better than it actually is against, like, big boys, but What's that song? I like Big Boys, Ittle Bitty Boys. Look, I'm very familiar with the Lizzo Renaissance, but mostly just for the Tiny Desk concert, you know? I don't know a lot of the... I know the flute performances, and I'm very supportive of them. But apart from that, I'm a little ignorant, to be honest. I don't listen to a lot of popular music, except on Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve. I think chain lightning times multiple attacks is sensible. I think we could definitely use a boon with upgraded rarity, because it's a boon from Chaos, which means that could be like a plus 20% damage bonus. And I think we can absorb... really, the ideal would be if we could lose our cast for 3 rooms to get a benefit on our attacker special, I think. Cannot earn gold, your attack does better. More damage, I should say. I don't really want the dash attack, but this is also interesting. Face way more foes, but your special becomes better. I think because we shoot so much with our basic, this will be beneficial. And it also comes with very low negatives, you know? Like, not being able to get gold for a bit, not really that big of a deal. Yeah. I'm hoping, I don't know, the chain lightning effect. I know that it was at the normal tier, but I think what I'm learning, and it's taken me a long time to get here, but I think what I'm learning is that, you know, just because it's at the normal tier, that doesn't mean it's bad. It just means you want to make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. I think I'd definitely like a Poseidon benefit. If we had a weapon that attacked very slowly, I would not be nearly as excited about applying like a little bit of chain lightning damage. But the fact that we have a weapon that, you know, can attack 12 times in 8 seconds, probably like 5 seconds to be honest. Like, that's real positive, I think. I think we got a lot of good stuff going on with that one. So this will be a Poseidon benefit, which I'm a fan of, to be honest. More knockback, particularly on our cast, would be really nice, I think. Our special, I'm not sure. No, so we'll just 127 damage attached to our special, 127% increase, I should say. Extraordinarily nice. Let's not go to the shop because we don't have a lot of shop efficacy right now. So now we have a knockback special. I would love to be proven wrong, but I don't see that being incredible for us. The extra damage is going to be the main draw, I guess is what I mean. But we do like to see clumps of enemies. Clumps of enemies are doing great work for us right now. Because chain lightning just bodies them. And this feels like a great room to be in as well. So we must be... the Chaos boon must be handled. It is handled. So we can now gain gold again. I think we... dude, give me the Athena benefit and, like... well, it's not that good, actually, but... I honestly think I'm just gonna go Holy Shield. I'm not a big fan of these, like, normal tier Athena benefits. You know, you would like to see something a little bit more robust, but it's still early. Hopefully we'll get, like, a chain lightning style benefit from Zeus here. But for now, you know, I got basically 0 complaints. Well, I have 1 complaint. Max HP is pretty low. And we do have 2 Fated Authorities, so whenever you know, I struggle to remember this a lot of the time. Look at our damage output, though. Hey, you tried to zap me after the bell went off. I think we want some jolts here. So do we like these? Not really. Let's throw a little Fated Authority. But let's throw it on this, because gems are less valuable to me right now. Nectar. Nectar also upgrades a boon via... It also comes with basically a random pomegranate. So I think I'm for it. We could have doubled down. And I know we need max HP, but... so I've never really paid attention to Jolt. But Jolt makes it so whenever a unit gets hit by lightning and then attacks, it damages itself and maybe nearby units as well. Uh-oh, stinky. Tempest Flourish, +1 level. Yo, it upgraded our special. Not bad. We're still gonna go Pomegranate. I don't think it's an amazing get, but you know, where, well, hold on. Still think we want to upgrade our dash here. Oh, and some gold. We don't have enough gold to justify the, going to a shop right now, I think, is the easy answer. I definitely appreciate the free max HP, and keep in mind we do have new boss patterns on, so, you know, be careful here. I see how it's going. You get to fight 2 at a time. So, we have Tisiphone and Electo. I think that's not the best, but not necessarily the worst. The only hard part is remembering which one we got to attack here. Also, have I lost my cast permanently? I mean, like, there's a lot of stuff happening on the screen right now. To be honest, I had kind of like a garbage night's sleep last night. So, I do feel like to some extent, I don't really see the board very well right now. But you know what? It's working out. I'm not trying to come up with excuses. Merely trying to explain my potential inefficacies. It's certainly a much harder version of the boss fight. There's no doubt about that. Keep in mind, we do have 4 Death's Defiances. We did really screw up. We took a trinket that essentially provides us no benefit until we die. And it's the final Death's Defiance, too. It's not like, you know, we get a huge advantage out of it right off the bat. Don't hit me with your devil trigger, please. That's right, I'm familiar with the video game-based memes. That might get you. Didn't quite get you, that'll get you, though. Okay, that went okay. Murderer. Could have been worse, could have been better, but I think we did a pretty good job on that one. 144 gold, and we're moving on. We're moving on, we're moving on. I think we want to get rid of the tooth for now. Gain 1% damage each time you clear an encounter without taking damage. I don't know how many times we're going to get to use that, but is a tempting offer. Especially if we had actually taken it at the freaking start where the game is easy. Now it's getting tougher and tougher. But still, a good first floor. A first floor, you can believe it. Take me down to the Chaos Gate, please. I know what I'm doing. We could still absolutely, easily beat encounters without using our cast. Thanks for the gold.
In the name of Hades.
Once more, in the name of Hades. Honestly, I think we just go for this. I don't really care about getting more demonic influence. I don't really care about our dash attack being better. Let's do no cast, and we get a nice little damage bonus regardless. And I think we're gonna try to alter the gems here and pray we don't alter them further. I'm absolutely fine grabbing some more nectar here. Even though we do need chthonic keys, and we could always use more maximum HP as well. I think that this is a sensible approach. Now keep in mind, we have an incredible desire, that was so close, to beat these rooms without taking damage. Ah! I stepped in the lava.
Not yet.
You know what we would really like? I'm realizing now, our shots are fine. Like, actually pretty good sustained damage, I think. But our special, having been upgraded and also just being at the epic tier to begin with, is really, really great. Like, that's our main damage dealer. Tempest Flourish. So that's our special, got upgraded one more level. Shop or Pomegranate. Thanks for the gold. This is still a Pomegranate situation, I think. I would agree with that assessment. Not a great time for a fountain, but hey, we're clearing an encounter without taking damage. Probably doesn't work that way. And yeah, we'll just continue to upgrade our dash, because I think it's the best of the available options. So I think Zeus could benefit from some nectar, right?
Have to say, the barge of death is never late.
I believe that's true. Because we haven't given any gods nectar, except I think we gave Poseidon some right off the bat. Okay, now, it would be surprising to beat this encounter without taking damage. And by surprising, I mean freaking sweet. It's, keep in mind, I get the idea, you know, it's only a 1% damage boost. But a 1% damage boost progressive. It's like having a death's list from Isaac that's actually consistently good instead of inconsistently good. That actually gives you guaranteed progressive. Oh no! Well, you know, I'm not gonna beat myself up too much. We know that in the future we would like to do a pierced butterfly run, and you know, realistically, we could probably get a flat 10% damage bonus, if not more, early on. Now might not be the right time. And that's okay. Alright, Zeus, please take some nectar. Appreciate it. What do you got for me? Purples, please. Blues are okay. Let's take the prophecy, although I would like a chain lightning bounce as well. Or chain lightning cast, I should say, because our cast right now is still truly horrendous, but one more room of no pressing the B button. Followed by probably several rooms of not pressing the B button for different reasons. I.e. it's not very good right now. So here's what I want to see from Hermes. We're reaching that point in Hades where I kind of know what I'm looking for. I would absolutely love to see faster special. I would love to see more dodges, of course. Hermes, I slept on him for too long. Like he was a Casper mattress, and I was a podcaster looking for a sponsorship. I will take faster attack. You know what? Why not try quick recovery? I look down on that item, and perhaps I should not. I think we'll go Chthonic Keys, because we need the keys to unlock the next thing, but realistically, we probably want to go for some darkness as well in the future because of the fact that it comes with some passive max HP benefit, but yeah, just dodge right into it. So, you know, the thing is, I don't even think we have to consciously use our dash to recover HP. I think we will just accidentally get a lot of benefit out of it. Isaac has permanently poisoned me for other roguelites in the sense that, like, getting an attack speed up, I'm like, of course, why wouldn't I? It's the greatest possible benefit a man could receive in his life as an attack speed bonus. So I think taking something a little bit more defensively minded here was probably wise. Doesn't really interest me that much. We're kind of rolling in darkness right now. We'll go Hermes again. Hold on, I just want to see anything, Nope. Nah. So I think Pierced Butterfly, we'll probably yeet it after this floor. I don't think it provides us the kind of benefit we need. There's no way we're at the boss this early. I don't buy it. It's too early. 40% move speed versus Hades is great, but I honestly... It is the... Oh my god. I honestly think that having the special fire faster, even the relatively limited speed up that it had here, is worth a lot. Okay, maybe try attacking close enough to actually hit the enemy. And we got a loop now. It's taken us longer than it did on our last run to get here, but we got our loop. You special, unload the full clip, even though you do get a bonus on your first shot. And every time you reload, special. If you have to initiate on the special, I think that's fine as well. I don't know, to be honest, now I'm like, why wouldn't you take plus 40% move speed? I do think there's something to be said for the idea, sometimes, that move speed, it's probably objectively good, but there's like a little Isaac phenomenon, right? Where if your move speed starts to be too good, your dodge timing is all messed up. It's like if you suddenly gave me, like, Usain Bolt's legs and cardiovascular system, It might actually be more deleterious for me until I figured out how to use that, you know, those high-octane Formula 1 legs. You know what I mean? I would probably get myself into trouble. I'd blow out a hammy. I don't know proper form. I mean, my fastest 100-yard or 100-meter dash of all time is probably like, I don't know, maybe like 18 seconds. Which I still think is bad, but I was not a track runner. I'm not a speed demon, okay? Like, as you might expect, I mean, I am, you know, 205 pounds, but I can put my body through an incredible amount of boredom and still feel totally great. But short bursts of high-performance energy, that's not my area of expertise. Oh, why am I shooting you? I'm more of the guy that's like, hey, you want to sit down and, you know, count from 1 to 10,000? I'm like, no, but if there's something in it for me, I can keep myself entertained during that. Do some funny voices. If you're like, hey, wanna... Well, I don't know, this metaphor, it doesn't really make any sense at all, so let's just stop it right there. Everything's going fine. You know, I've said it once, I've said it a few times here, but if there is a negative with Hades right now, we're at an awkward level of difficulty where I can't crank the difficulty because I consistently lose anyway. However, I consistently lose in the late game, so I do feel sometimes like, excuse me, I do feel sometimes like we're basically just in a holding pattern until we get to that Hades fight. And everything else is just how many Death's Defiance will you have by the time the Hades fight comes to pass. I wonder... No, I'm like... In my head, I thought it sounded nice, but I think it's too difficult to actually execute. I was like, you know what would be sick? If you... Let's try it for a sec here. Shoot... Reload. While reloading, hit Y. Okay, so you can get a damage bonus like that, but it's like X R3Y, X R3Y, X R3Y. We'll try. Okay, so this keepsake is no longer... I mean, it's not what we want right now. We are going to Elysium. 40 encounters. Let's look at something that's close to leveling up. 19. 2 encounters? Okay, so we'll take the Poseidon benefit for now. I actually don't want to spend 70 gold right now, because I'm like... It's probably worth it, I will admit, but also I'm like, we haven't bought anything, so I think at this point we might just want to save up until we get to the Styx level. And we have gotten a decent amount of gold from those for the first time in my life. Definitely want the Poseidon benefit. I'm telling you straight up, to get a... You lived? To get a Poseidon high-value cast would be sick right now. Like, even... I think even a common level cast would be solid enough. Now watch this be the first room... No, okay. In a way, I'm almost stoked to be taking damage there, because I thought that we would accidentally, like, beat this room without taking damage, and then the Pierced Butterfly would have looked better, but... Actually, our next boon is a higher chance to be upgraded rarity anyway, so... Okay. Epic cast is, like, obviously what we're looking for. Nah, can't do it. Can't do it. This is our first Daedalus hammer. I'm hoping maybe we can get something that synergizes with our aspect. You know what I mean? You know, something that's like, hey, you have less ammo, or maybe you even only have one shot until you have to reload, but it does way more damage. That would be huge with our existing aspect. So we got a really nice thing going here as far as damage goes now, and our cast is going to be amazing. And it's already very good, but it's going to be so much better on the tunnels of Styx. And I think that's significant I know I talk about the knockback in that context, like, constantly. But the reason that it's so huge is, like, you know, I oftentimes use 1 to 2 Death's Defiances on that floor, so I'll take it.
Let's see how we can modify the rail.
Your attack is faster and more accurate. So we're actually gaining ammo capacity. I don't think that's good for us. I think if we want to win, we want this triple bomb. Because we do so much damage. Don't really want that. And here, we need chthonic keys. So let's alter this, see what we get. Gems, I'm out. Put me back on the chthonic keys. At least, we might be using them bad, but at least we're using them. So I have noticed one negative. Using your special 3 times in rapid succession is not as good when your special does so much knockback, it pushes enemies out of the area effect. The flip side of that is that if an enemy's in the freaking corner, your life is over. But I will admit, seems like a bit of a whiff. But I will also say, I don't think it matters that much. Because the other ones didn't seem that great for me there. Like, Flurry Fire didn't really seem like it was going to be a huge thing. Keep going with the Poseidon benefits. We already got his trinkets, so. And here's the other thing. For enemies that don't experience knockback, I think it's a very, very positive thing for us here. So we got a pretty easy formula. I don't really care if those guys respawn. Here's the formula. You unload a whole clip into the mini-boss, hit him with a special. If you have casts, pop them. Otherwise, keep it up. Hold X. When X hits you with the, I'm out of ammo, you get him with the Y. I see no reason right now why this couldn't be our first railgun clear. Remember, we've cleared the game 3 times on camera. 2 spear, and then our last bow and arrow run, which honestly was just unfair to the rest of the enemies. Like, that last run we had, I'm not trying to be reminiscent, like, as if, oh man, remember that? This run sucks, that run was killer, but that run was killer, dude. And I'm proud of myself for reworking it, because, you know, we did sell some stuff to make it work. To make room for good stuff. So, here's the thing. The call is probably super nice right now, but why not go hard on the knockaway? Because we have our dash and our cast and our special all do knockaway right now. I think we still want to go Daedalus Hammer. Maybe we can get Flurry Fire. It's Thanatos. Hopefully we get a chance to get a call in the future. Please. Oh, that's an alt-tab situation. We are, and this is much to my surprise, by the way, we are applying 2 status effects to enemies because of the Jolt plus the... Oh, you know what it is? It's Knockback Rupture. Or no, it's Jolt Rupture, but still. I didn't even think about the fact that it had, like, a privileged status benefit. So we're getting more than I would have expected out of this, on top of the already high level of efficacy. Oh, well, you got him. And I got him. Like, basically, just stay out of trouble. I'm not... Oh, please, I want it. I think we might have gotten it. If we keep spamming our abilities, I think it will be hard for us to not get some max HP here, and we would really like to have the max HP. We're up by 9. That's not enough to give up and just focus on not using a Death's Defiance, but it's getting pretty close. Now we're up by 16, which is a little bit better. We're still going, huh? Not for long. You never have to reload is horrible. Why don't we take this? Your attack deals damage in an area and briefly staggers foes. Might be some benefit there. Thank you for the max HP. I actually, like, really needed it. And also, hold on. What do you got going on here? You got some flavor text. Congrats. Hit me with the max HP. We're about to see a huge shop regardless, you know, on the next floor. The only reason I would go to a shop right now is, well, for the time being at least, is to try to keep our HP high enough that we don't end up using Death's Defiance, which I think is actually like a very nice reason to do so. I don't care about the rearming. I told you, this ain't Bionic Commando, Zagreus. This is a pretty landmark room. Like, this is the first time, maybe, that we've had two very, very solid runs in a row. I mean, will we lose a Death's Defiance against the Minotaur? Anything's possible, brother. Anything's possible. Oh, a Chaos Gate. Forgive me for my cowardice. We will not be entering the Chaos Gate. Just because... More? We will not be entering the Chaos Gate. Just because we're probably so close to the boss. I think it's ill-advised. Excuse me? Excuse me, though? Thank you. Okay, max HP's looking okay. I would like some food, honestly. Pomegranate, Athena. This would be an incredible time to get Athena's Call. Oh, the stay away from the sides. I imagine this is probably like our last combat encounter before the boss. That's my expectation, at least. But we shall see. Free food, thank you. And you know what? This run, in contrast to our last run, I think this run has every sports subreddit's favorite adjective on this working in its favor. It's doing things very quietly, you know? On our last run, we succeeded through a bombastic combo that allowed us to do sustained damage, the likes of which I've never experienced before. This one is kind of more just... Everything is working in concert. I do want that call. Everything is working in concert to accomplish some greatness right now.
What is it now? Interloper.
You know, we have a lot of... We have like an Isaac-style synergy right now. We have a lot of knockback effects, and our knockback effects have Rupture applied to them. So basically, we're getting a lot of value out of a single status effect. That was super nice.
Nice.
And I think we would have to be a fool not to go with the double boon on this one. It definitely was not our last combat encounter, but that's okay. And let's go for the Poseidon benefit, dude. Your knockaway effects shove foes a second time after the first. I don't even know if that's any good, but it's legendary, so how could we not? Oh, the enemies have deflect. And the chickens have large talons. I don't know. I'm watching the effects pop out here, and I'm like, I think we've made a wise decision. Let's put it that way. Especially if we can get an enemy up against the wall, like that's real dangerous for them. Keep in mind we do have a call now, so against Theseus and the Minotaur in particular, you know, you want to get that call ready. You can use it to save yourself from Bull Rush. We didn't take any damage there, I think. Start with your God gauge partially full. Honestly, hit me with the max HP. We don't need anything else to beat Theseus and the Minotaur. Can I say, is this the strongest run we've ever had? Probably not. Is it the run where I've made the best decisions about how to tailor the run? I think it might be up there. He's bull rushing already, so... Luckily we had some God gauge to start with, made life a little easier. Okay. So here's the flow, okay? You hit him with cast... You hit him with special. And do not fear applying, you know, 12 lightning shots to him. He's getting melted pretty good. I mean, he's half dead. We've taken a little damage. Go ahead, spin. He's not spinning. What a world. That's one of those times you just ask yourself, why stand there? There's so many particle effects on the screen, thanks to our boons right now. I actually, like... I sort of have a little difficulty right now parsing what's happening. Apparently I was hit many times, but also he's dead, so no big deal. It does suck that Theseus can block our special. So I think what we want to do with Theseus... Yeah, hitting him with the special would be nice. Probably pop it right there. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So it's just timing. That would be bad timing on that one. Why? Why eat the hit? That being said, we did do a lot of damage with the call there. So I think we could use a Death's Defiance. I'm hopeful we won't. That hurt. Go ahead, take a spear shot, please. Okay, he did, and he got us, so fair enough. He's in a lot of trouble. I'm in the slightest bit of trouble. Because I keep failing to dodge the Athena shot like a fool. I think he's dead. Okay. Very, very good fight. Absolutely no complaints right now.
Theseus shut it for a bit.
So where do we go from here? Well, dude, I'm telling you. If you thought it was good before, oh baby, it's about to get even better.
They want that great.
Because we're going to swap to the Tooth Trinket, which is cowardice, but also it feels like it gives us just an absurdly good chance of victory. Where the heck is the tooth, dude? Locked? Expired? Alright, well, we won't be doing that then. Instead, where is... I mean, we could just... Let's do that. Let's get... No! We should clear some encounters. Where's the one that gives us... Yeah, there we go. It gives us invincibility to damage after we get hit. Please restore my HP. But apart from that, we're moving on. And we got 3 Death's Defiances. I would like to have 4, but 3 is still really good. And personally, I perceive this floor as being a non-entity as far as threats go. Because we're just gonna... I mean, all knockback effects on these tiny rooms are gonna... They're gonna shred them. Plus, we have 516 gold to start with, which is just comical. I definitely think we should buy HP. And although we could maybe save up and get this, I really just think we should start by buying this and see what we get. I think a faster God Gauge is gonna be fantastic, to be honest.
Let's make some waves, right, Uncle?
And then I wouldn't mind getting the Hermes benefit, but let's see what we got. Straight up, ride the hot hand, you know? Poseidon's been very nice for us so far. Let's see how much damage we're doing quickly to these rats. Those are pretty tanky enemies. I think we would consider that mission well done, mission accomplished, whatever the word is. I wouldn't worry about too much on these basic rooms. Hades is really that's the danger here. Not a problem in the least. So if there was ever a run where we didn't need many more benefits, it's probably this one right here. I wouldn't mind finding the Hades boss fight, like, immediately. Obviously that didn't happen, but, you know, maybe from our next one. Lord Poseidon. I just think that doing more damage from a slam, it's not going to do much against Hades. It might do some stuff against his minions, which is not worth nothing. But dealing more damage from a slam is going to be hilarious on the basic enemies here. You literally just press the buttons. If you just press your buttons, it's over. You're alive? Are you standing like in the eye of the storm or something? I don't understand. We only have 40 minutes here too. This is crazy.
Can't do that.
What can I say? It's a beautiful
That's better.
turn of events here. So I'm not really in like, oh sorry, use the fountain. Wouldn't want to leave without having max HP. As much as I would like to get more benefits, I don't think it's compulsory right now.
Pleasure doing business.
Take our special to level 2. And then, I mean, you know as well as I do, if we don't beat Hades on this run, this is a catastrophic failure. So there is a little bit of potential strife there. But we're trying. Just make sure we're doing okay here.
Isn't that so, Father?
What do? Dodge? I don't really think you have to save up the greater god gauge in this one, but you might as well. I mean, you charge it so freaking fast right now. I mean, that's a lot of damage immediately. I've learned Hades patterns. Please reload, thank you. Just a little bit better. So like I know that one was bad. I know when he attacks once, like with the boiling blood, you know you got another one coming soon after. And I have no problem using our greater god gauge right now, dude. I'm like, when he summons enemies, that's like one of the most annoying times for him. Dodged a little too fast on that one, believe it or not. Okay. Everything's going hunky-dory. We have lost perhaps more HP than I would have liked to. Can I tell you something? Kind of wish I took that Hermes boon for the chance to maybe get more dodges. But we're gonna live, and we're gonna win, and it's gonna be a good time. And pretty much everywhere, it's gonna be hot. Okay, so easy start. That's phase 1 without using a single Death's Defiance. Can I have my cast back, please, Lord Hades? Lord Hades, please. My cast. Oh, an attack, huh? Didn't expect that. Right, lasers? You know what? I don't trust my laser dodges. So I think we did a wise thing there. Just pay attention to him. You're cool, you're cool, you're cool, dude. Alright, this fight is actually going way better than usual. I'm actually looking at what he does for once. And planning my moves accordingly. I guess, despite having Athena... Oh, maybe it triggered the deflect after I was hit. And it just looked like I should have shielded it. That's fair. I understand. Still, this is like... It's automatic. We're gonna win. And our first Railgun victory, it feels very nice. Can I tell you that? And to possibly make it through this using only one Death's Defiance, and it does increasingly look like that's indeed going to be the case. That's really good. That was an insanely strong run. I'm proud of myself, and I hope you're proud of me too. That's a streak of 2. What a world. Who would have thought? Not me. Also, 31 minutes. Incredible. No complaints about that. Thank you for the Titan's blood. Pretend Lord Hades clobbered you. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Hades has been a lot of fun. We're going to keep playing it for the near future at the very least. And I hope you've enjoyed it as well. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you next time. See ya! Just got to hit the button, but see ya.